Hey guys, what is going on? This is Chris from TechBeard again with another video today. We're actually going to do a quick unboxing of the Razer Base Station V2, and then from there we'll actually do a small comparison between the differences between this one and the V1 version and see which one I like more. So let's begin. All right guys, so now that we unboxed the version 2 of the headset, let's take a look at version 1 and see how it compares. So first off, just by touching this, you can tell that this is actually all plastic. It's high-grade plastic. It also comes in 2 separate pieces. So you have obviously the headset part that you put your headset on, and then the base part as well. So this is where you're gonna get all your connectivity. So in this case, there are actually 3 USB ports on this, and that's it. There's no other connectivity on this, and obviously it just takes up 1 USB port on your PC and or hub if you have one of those. There is an RGB ring, as you can see, all of the white here. So that's all going to be lit up through via RGB, through the Synapse 3 software. And the cable here is actually braided. So I really like that they braid most of their cables. So this one specifically, it is braided. It's not very long though. So you can see here, not that long. Obviously, if you're gonna be plugging this into your PC or a hub, I'm gonna suggest getting an extender for your USB. Just can actually have it much further away in your setup. So wish this was a little bit longer, but obviously not too bad. Again, it is braided, so that's a really, really nice feature. And that's pretty much it for the features of this headset stand, the version 1. So let's actually take a look at the version 2 now. With this one, already when I unboxed it, you could see it's one piece, just one solid piece. It's actually made of metal in this case. It feels really, really nice. Or it could be some sort of aluminum or anything like that. And there's actually a piece of rubber coating the top here. So when you put your headset stand on there, it's going to go right on the rubber to help protect it, make sure it's not digging in at all. One thing I actually want to show you with this one, the version 1, there's actually a weird lip on there and it's split on the top. So I kind of noticed when I was using this, each time it would give me really weird indents on my headset. I just really didn't like it. I thought it dug in too much. It wasn't as protected, anything like that. And it was a big difference when I went to the version 2 because of that rubber coating. I felt like it wasn't digging into my headset as much. Obviously it did, leave an imprint of the size of this part here, but again, it wasn't really digging in at all. So I felt more comfortable with that. In this one, the connectivity on this So there's actually two USB-A ports, and then there's actually also a 3.5 millimeter plug-in for like your headset if you have a wired one. I personally use a wireless one, so I use one of these ports here for my headset. And then I also have another mouse that I use for productivity, so I use this other port here for the USB dongle for my mouse. And this one, again, does have the RGB ring on it. It is fully around the outside. And this one gets super bright. Actually, both of them get really, really bright, and I'll show you that in a second. The cable. So this cable is not braided. I don't really know why Razer decided to make this one not braided and their version 1 is braided, but the only good thing with this specifically is this cable is actually much longer. So it's actually basically the span of my arm, so probably a little over 5 feet. And in that case, super nice, but so it is really thick, like rubber plastic. But again, it's not braided. I kind of wish it was. I don't know why they didn't. But at least this gives you an option to put it in more places in your setup because of the longer cable here. But again, it's not braided. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Like even when I was folding this back up, I got some like kinks in the actual cable itself. So I'm hoping that that's not going to ruin the cable over, you know, long period of time using it that way. But I mean, again, I just don't know why they didn't do a braided cable like they did with the first version. But neither here nor there. It still works out, still really nice. I'm just really, really glad that they ended up going with the metal design rather than the plastic one. It just feels so much more premium. And if you're gonna be spending, you know, $50, $60 on a headset stand, you're gonna want something that's gonna be tougher than plastic, you know? From here, let's take a look at the RGB lights. So guys, I think that'll about wrap it up for today. Again, I really do think I like the version 2 much better than version 1. Again, there's a couple things that I really wish this one had that the version 1 had. So maybe an extra USB port, actually having a braided cable. Again, I don't really like that they didn't braid this one. Don't really understand it because I feel like every single Razer accessory that I've ever had actually has a braided cable. So not sure why they ditched it for this V2 version. But either way, I still like this one a lot more, a lot higher quality because of the actual metal frame rather than the plastic one. And again, it doesn't indent my headset as much. So I feel like my headset's gonna last a lot longer, especially the cushion on the actual top of the headset itself. So again, I like V2 a lot more. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Again, it does help out the channel a lot. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for any future videos, please leave them down below, as I do read every single one of those, and I really want to make sure I'm tailoring the content for what you guys want to see for the future. But again, this is your boy Chris from TechBeard, and I'll see you guys in the next one.